We are live. We are live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone out there. And happy first day. Today is August the 1st, 2025. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. It is your player partner, Bobby WAJ. And today we're gonna be getting into some interesting content. You know what I mean? It's more black on black content being made. But this time, hold on. Let me get my lighting right. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna allow YouTube to do what it is that YouTube does and send out those notifications to get some people in here to view this broadcast and get me into the algorithm. It is your player partner, and I am back. Today is August the 1st, as I have mentioned, and it's a great time to be alive, man. Peace and blessings in you and yours. I pray that you have the energy and just the mind state to get up, get out, and get out there and go get it. I pray that all your positive endeavors manifest for you. Go get your bag. Let's seize these opportunities to put ourselves in position to become millionaires. Let's create that generational wealth, baby. There's a lot of different ways that we can make this manifest for ourselves. Pick yours, get your ass out there and make that shit manifest. When God working with you, who can work against you, baby? That's all I'm saying. It's all on you. I'm doing mine. You feel what I'm saying? It may come from here. Well, I already know where mine's gonna come from. Can't go into too much detail, but I had a concept, a treatment about a film. Some individuals that I was close to in the industry came across my treatment. And what they did, they went and got the bag. Do your thing and ain't, man. Do your thing and ain't. They went and got the bag. They took my treatment. They took my concept for a film, and they made a major film about it. You seen this film, but I am not at liberty to disclose what film it is just yet. Once I get that bag, once I get that chin and neck on that thing next year, you feel what I'm saying? Once I get that paper, then I'm gonna do a tell all about it. You know what I mean? As I'm on my way overseas to some type of tropical island with my feet kicked up, drinking a mai tai, doing a high tie, baby. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta learn what they learned early. You gotta work smart. You don't have to work hard. You working hard because you're not working smart. We got to put ourselves in positions to where we can do jobs that aligns with our passion and our purpose. Kane Two Fly says Imperial Heights, Imperial Courts, Imperial Dreams. Let's get this paper, baby. Let's be a major influence and inspiration and give motivation to our people. The streets is dead. That shit dead. That shit is a wrap. It ain't nothing in the streets but court dates, hard times, and funerals. Pick your poison. I don't want that. Been to too many funerals. Been to too many court dates. Been going through hard times all my fucking. If you feel what I'm saying, just because I'm born into poverty doesn't mean that I have to die in it. And I refuse to be the type of guy that dies with his shoes on. No, 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 no. All praise be to the Most High God. I want to go in a bed with my grandkids around me in a house that I built, in a house that I purchased, in a home that I made for them. That's the way to go, bucko. The way that we've been going for the last 30 and 40 years, that shit is crazy. Let's change the dynamics, baby. It's individuals out there that love you and they don't even know you. But the way that they spin it, the way that America spin the narrative, as if we are the we are the most hated. No, we are not the most hated. Even though we don't understand who we are, there's nations out there that understand who you are. And you know what they want to do? They want to put a bag behind you. Not so that you can overthrow the government, not so you can partake in anarchy. No, not so that you can be anti the United States government. No, because they know that there's a nation within a nation, and it's not the Mexicans, it's you. When we talk about the Chicano, Latino, Mexicanos, they culture don't advance forward unless ours do. Everything that we do, they emulate, replicate, and imitate. So we are the vehicle that drive their culture forward. Let's think about that. It's young brothers in our community that's doing this. All this shit when they should be in college doing engineer work. Y'all see the brother that they say is missing, the brother that has found a unique way of converting plastic waste into fuel. We got little brothers like that in our community. All they need is the opportunity. Our people fail not for lack of knowledge or ability, but for lack of opportunities. Let's figure this shit out. But without further ado, we're going to get into today's content, man. Today we're going to be discussing Rich Rabbit and another black Sureño who's like one of those type of Sureños. He's an African American Sureño, but he's the type of Sureño who believes himself to be Chicano, Mexicano, but he is not. And he has a lot of problems with African Americans or melanated carbonated people, dark-skinned people who are under the suit, right? When they don't talk like this, or they don't talk like, and if they don't use a pitch that's similar to the way that the Hispanics talk, Neil Tazad really don't like him. So right now he's coming at Rich Rabbit, and he issues a stern warning. Some of the things that he say, I am not going to elucidate or make transparent. You just got to use your mind, because some shit I don't want to be involved in case some shit happened to you know who, and they use my content. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna put ourselves in a trick bag like that. We gonna let him express everything they do want to express. But I have already said, man, Rich Rabbit, bro, you gotta watch yourself, big dog. Rich Rabbit just recently did a video. Guess what? Let's just get into the video. This is what Rich Rabbit said. Come on, run that shit, cuz.
Everybody on this to my people. Everybody on this talking about something. You chose to go over there. You black. You not black no more. You fuck your mama. Who the fuck made you the National Board of Association that allow y'all to say who's this and who's that? Shut your up. Don't nobody give a fuck about what y'all talking about. I'ma still give my opinion, and I'ma still throw it out there to let y'all know what's going on and what not to do. But all you that's acting like y'all just this National Board and Association, y'all don't run nothing. You probably on Section 8, broke, EBT yourself. Fuck up out of here. Everybody on this to my people.
Very sincere and harsh words that this young brother has issued. So, I commented on this. Let me see if I can pull up my comment. Boom, right there. I said, we still love you, little bro. Whether it was a poor decision or not, I just pray for your safety and success. Be blessed, young king. Some more brothers chimed in and they said, no, bro, he chose them over us. Hard to have sympathy for him. I can dig it. That is from Anime Manage Fourth, the Hood Ones 3109. The next individual say, you act like black gang members won't betray you. The pretty boy prep says, family will betray you. You still gonna pick them first over the other side, dumb dumb. D space I am 50V says, not always. If my family is threat to me, don't count on me, period. That's not family. I can dig it. But this is Rich Rabbit, issuing a statement telling, black people, basically, Who the fuck are you to say this, that, and third about me? I'm going to continue keeping on the way that I have been keeping on, even though the way that the brother has been keeping it on, it is infuriating a lot of real political sorenios that's not just from his video, but from other videos that's looking at him as a disgrace. They're looking at Rich Rabbit as a disgrace because, boy, number one, you're not part of the what they call the rasa. But as I have always said, until I'm blue in the face, I got to get that shit to a boom. My face can turn blue. But anyways, I'm just fucking around. The rasa was originally comprised of melanated, carbonated people, free slave, ex-slaves, runaway slaves, whatever you call it, the indigenous melanated, carbonated people from that region that they don't give acknowledgement to, that's still there, that's still in Belize, Honduras, Guatemala, Costa Rica, that has nothing to do with slavery. They are indigenous to that land. The descendants of Asia whose ancestors came here about 35,000 years ago via the Bering Strait. So natives, indigenous, natives, runaway slaves, and a few Spanish people collectively. That's what the original raza was. So when they say the raza, they're not properly using it in its correct context. They have made it to be something that's exclusive to Chicano Americans and Mexican Americans. But no, you can't exclude the blacks. But getting back to what I was saying, Neil Tazad. Hold on, that's not true, Bobby. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. My partner JG say that's not true. What's not true? Let's take a minute. Pause. We're about to get over there to Neil Tazad, but I want to hear my partner JG. Man, he's been supporting the platform, supporting me, and it's an abundance of love between he and I. I want to see what he say. Bobby, you need a real history lesson. Okay, give me a history lesson, brother. You present your references or your facts, and I'll do the same. I don't mind having a discussion with you. To say that there wasn't blacks who was originally a part of the Rasa when it was south of the border, when they called it the cosmic people or the community or the people, which it basically equates to when it was south of the border before it came here in America in the late 60s, the mid 1970s, when there was a group of Chicanos that was fighting to stay in a position to where they can identify as white. And when they were saying, hey, hold on, we don't like the way we've been treated, we don't like what they're doing to the farmeros, so on and so forth, we're going to stand up and we're going to protest. That's when they made the raza something exclusive to Hispanics and Hispanics only, specifically people coming out of Mexico. I mean, we can have this discussion. I don't mind. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You present your references and your facts, and I'm going to do the same. You got your facts? Because we can have this discussion. Acknowledging African heritage. You ready? JG, what's up? I'm waiting on you, big dog. You got your references, you got your facts. You know what I mean? Let's have a discussion about it. I mean, we can have a semi-debate. If you want to debate it, we can debate it. Because I try my best not to come on here and talk about shit that I haven't studied, don't have prior knowledge to before coming on to the internet. Or, you know what I mean? I don't just come up here and just bring shit out of my head and say, hey man, there you go. Hey man, there you go. Bobby, yeah, you freeze. What you mean? The live isn't broadcasting anymore? I mean, I can see myself. It doesn't appear that I'm frozen. Hold on, let me go over here and check this. Yeah, it shows that I'm still it shows that I'm still streaming. Anybody else see me frozen? Am I frozen to anybody else? Because it shows that the live is still current, that the image is being transmitted, and I can even pull it up on my phone. I mean, if you want to have this discussion, I don't mind putting this on pause to have this discussion with you. Let me know what you want to do, JG. All right, fish shake it out, man. Fish shake it out. JG, what's up? Big dog, you challenged me. You said that, Bobby, you need a history lesson. Okay, well, I'm about to give you a history lesson, big dog. Let's get cracking. Let's get into it. Because I know my identity, right? I know my lineage. I know my people. I know Hispanics. I know their lineage. I know their people. I know their history. You cannot mention Hispanics or Mexicanos and exclude blacks. You just can't do it because that history is entwined. It intermingles. You can't mention one without the other. But now that a lot of Hispanics has taken the stance of their oppressors, the Europeans, they try to exclude the blacks and all of our country. Another day. He says another day. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold my information, my facts. So when you're ready, we can have this discussion. It's all love. You know what I mean? Just don't get in your feelings, big dog. JG, man, you come on, big dog. You been JG, what's going on, man? Nah, you ain't messing up the show. The people interested. They want to know, is Bobby A right? Is Bobby A wrong? Is Bobby A putting out some fallacious information? Is JG right? Is JG wrong? Can Bobby A put, you know what I mean? Can Bobby A correct him? Does Bobby A really have actual facts that he can present? Is Bobby A, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you right about that history. Big dog Twine, what's the dinner there? Give me a hug, brother. Much love. I know I'm right. Because I ain't going to get on here and put myself in a position to get fried. I'm not going to get on here and put myself in a position to I lose credibility. It's just not going to happen. I don't mind being corrected. If you have the correct information and knowledge, correct me. What is it to be a man if a man feels that a man cannot correct him? Correct me, big dog. Don't have me on the internet or in society looking, you know what I mean? No, correct me. But when you correct me, make sure you have your facts straight. In the words of Brother Popeye, what he say? He say, either battle me in facts or battle me in logic. Something of that nature, that brother said. But that's some real shit. Akita, 7 times TV. Peace to the God. Black power, brother. Much love. Yeah. Let's get this positive energy in this motherfucker flowing and all this. It ain't too much that has transpired in our era, right? And when I say era, I'm talking about this most recent, the current age of civilization. I'm not talking about way back, right? But we can even go way back, right? It ain't too much that melanated, carbonated people haven't contributed to the infrastructure of nations, to the development of civilizations of all races. You can't exclude us. I know a lot of people come and say that we are the low of the low, but we have the most contributions to the development of society and humanity. Music comes from, where we originate from. Math comes from where we originate from. Medicine comes from where we originate from. Even meditation comes from where we originate from. But a lot of people want to overlook that, because when they can overlook our contributions and the things that we are the creators and originators of, they can relegate us to just being niggas. No. All 4 of the M's that we created, people utilize in their day-to-day life. You listen to music, we created that. You use medicine, we created that. Mathematics, we created that. And even meditation. It don't matter if you're Muslim, Christian, Catholic, whatever. When you go to pray, prayer is a form of meditation. Astronomers, yeah. Philosophy, science, We are the originators of that. But let's pull it back in. Let's put it back in. Let's pull it back in. Let's pull the topic back in. Let's get into it, babe. Hey, but now, JG, I fucks with you, bro. It ain't no hard feelings or none of that. I was hoping that you would have presented your facts and expressed what you was gonna express, man. Woo-hoo. Man, listen, man. Y'all just ain't knowing. Listen, on page, hey. Man, I had it for him. That outside that came to California and created Los Angeles, it was black people there, whether you choose to believe it or not. So when they say, oh, blacks need to go back down south, some of us was already out there. Catalina Island and some of those islands off the coast of California, it was indigenous black tribes over there that they went, they unalived, and they took over the land. Was it Asiatic? Was it tribes of Asian descent there as well? Some of them were. Yeah, this is the truth. Just like in Americas, you had the descendants of Asians and you have melanated carbonated people that was already here. The first people that was over here was melanated carbonated people. A lot of the Indian tribes that they call civilized was the Asiatic, those who were descendants of Asia, right? That those who were descendants of Asian that they became, that they had cordial terms with, that they was using to go hunt the melanated carbonated people, giving them guns. Because if the white man is beefing with the Indians, damn, and I'm getting way off topic, forgive me, but just think about this. If the white man is beefing with the Indians, and we're talking about the Asiatic Indians, right? If they're beefing, they funking, they going to war with each other, what make the white man start giving them rifles and giving them guns? Because they agreed that we need to get rid of the melanated, carbonated, indigenous, natives, whatever you choose to call them, that was already here, that looked like me, Choctaw, my people, that the white folks worked in conjunction with the Asian, the descendants of Asia, to get rid of. But let's get back into the content, man. We back on Neil Tazad. Neil Tazad calls today's Southsiders weak and issues a stern warning to Rich Rabbit. Let's get into it. It's your player partner, Bobby W.A.J. Reese King says Mayan ancestors. We are the original Mayans, but they changed it. We are the original Aztecs, but they took that from us. So when you see these Sureños and these Hispanic dudes with the Mayans on them and the Aztecs on them and all this and all that, those are people who looked at similar to me. The Aztecs as well as the Mayans were people who had dreadlocks. And they painted themselves this color. What color is this, big dog? This is brown. This is black. This is brown. And what a lot of people who say that they are brown are, they're not brown. They're more of a tannish beige color. Some of them is even, white. See, in Mexico, the whiter you are, the more acknowledgement and love you get. JG said, all you got to do is your DNA. That will answer all your questions. That's a fallacy, big dog. Let me tell my brother something. When a lot of these individuals do their DNA test, that's to collect DNA from you. That's to go into this massive database to where the United States government, with some top scientists around the world, is collecting DNA to do some nefarious or some nefarious things with your DNA. That has nothing to do with actually all that. No, that's a fallacy, big dog. But without further ado, we're going to get into this content. Let's jump into this content. Neil Tazad, a black Southsider, calls out Rich Rabbit and says some very provocative and inflammatory things towards him. And we're going to get into that and see what this brother is talking about, man. This is a Southsider who really believes himself to be Chicano, Mexicano, this, that, and third, and all this and all that. Without further ado, here it is. And the title of this video is When Bangers Get a Reality Check. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Neil Tazad. I call him, Carl Baxby. I call him the dude from the Chappelle show that thought that he was white, but he was really black. That's this brother right here. Let's get into it.
Hey, yo, what up, you two? It's your boy Zod. You already know what time it is. But anyways, man, I find it funny, dude. I had put out a video a long time ago and talking about the homies and Yo, what up, you two? It's your boy Zod. You already know what time it is. But
That was
anyways, man,
corny
I
as
find that
fuck. Hold
funny,
up.
dude. Yo, what up, you two? It's your boy Zod. You already know what time it is. But anyway,
For this dude to have all this negative shit to say about blacks, if you go watch some of his content, this motherfucker showed who be trying to act black. But let's run that back and let's just get into the content.
man, I find that funny, dude. I had put out a video a long time ago and talking about the homies and, you know, the fact that it's not hard to become a homie nowadays. It's just one of those things. All you got to do.
So essentially, it's saying that in order to get up under the leadership of the Sioux and become a Southsider, nowadays is watered down. It doesn't take much. It's watered down and it's diluted.
Just bang it. Ain't really got to put in no work to initially get that, you know, that it's just, you just claim it and that's what it is. And a lot of misrepresentation. I seen a dude on social media cry about the fact that he was getting DP by his homeboy, which wasn't necessarily a surprise because I've seen and heard other things about this particular individual, and it's no sneak diss at anybody. I just say, like, if you're gonna get on something and be with the whole gang culture, which
he's talking about Rich Rabbit,
you should be played out on it. But if you're going to get involved with the whole gang culture, then know what comes with it. Know that there's going to be situations to where you're not necessarily going to see eye to eye with your homeboys. But these fools continue to false flag it. I seen a dude sit there and pander to the race that he is because he don't want to be seen as a sellout. But
wow, the nerve of this motherfucker. So the fact that Rich Rabbit acknowledges that he's a Southsider and he doesn't try to renounce, whatever's the correct word, but just put the right one there in that blank. So being that he don't renounce or denounce that he's black, being that he doesn't try to pretend to be Americano and he acknowledges his black side, that's a problem. This nigga's a fucking coon, cuz. Listen to this retarded ass shit this nigga said.
Seen as a sellout, but you're from a seen as a sellout, but flag it. I seen a dude sit there and pander to the race that he is because he don't want to be seen as a sellout. But you're from a Mexican gang and you're black. They're always gonna see you like that. But it don't matter because if you got any type of real heart, you.
This dude's a fucking sucker. He's saying, listen, it's always going to be fucked up. Basically, essentially what this dude is alluding to, it's always going to be people who are going to criticize you because you're black. It's always going to be selective politicking because you're black. It's always going to be harder on you because you're black. You're always going to be targeted because you're black. You're always going to get unfair shot because you're black. But so what, nigga? So what, fool? Suck that shit up and do what you got to do. You're black. Man, get your stupid ass up out of there. I'm part of the Hub and Dub. Now, let's just say I hit a yard where the gray streets are the majority. I'm a member of the Hub and Dub, cuz if they start selective politicking on me or they start, dirty politicking on me, I ain't about to just accept that shit because I'm from PJ. Well, I'm from PJs and they from... No, nigga. I'm going to drop my nuts and I'm going to speak up. I'm going to handle my candle. You're not about to dirty politic me, cuz, no matter if I'm this, that, or this. So being that he's black, that means he has to be okay with being dirty politic? Like, come on, man, you sound stupid as fuck. You sound like, see, that's slave mentality that this dude is introducing to the internet when he talks like that. Oh, I'm black, or I'm Afro-Panamanian, so they think I'm black. So it's like, get your stupid ass up out of here. You sound dumb as fuck. Listen to this stupid ass shit.
Mexican gang and you're black. They're always gonna see you like that. But it don't matter because
that's some racist ass shit. What's up, man? Come here. You all right? Hold on, my son just woke up. Forgive me. Come here, man. Come holler at me. How you feeling? Give me 5. You hungry? What you want to eat? Eat. You about to eat. You want me to call your mama? You want to stay here or you want to go home? You want to go home? Don't leave me, man. Don't just stay with your paw. Man, you got to start speaking up, man. You got to enunciate, brother. You got to speak like a black man with pride. You want to go home? All right, for sure. Hold on, let me call his mom. He's saying he want to go home. Now I'm gonna let the video play while get my son together. All right, we're about to call your mama right now.
If you got any type of real heart, you accept the pressure. It ain't nothing.
You want to see me on
for those of us have been doing it for the longest, it don't matter what nobody said. It don't matter if you northerner, don't matter if you blood, don't matter if you crip, don't matter if you white, don't matter if you Native American, don't matter what you are. If you really with it, you really with it, and can nobody say nothing about it. People can throw their life away all day to try to make you be something that you're not. You're always going to be black. You're always going to be white. You're always going to be this. Don't matter. If you run with the South, you're from the South. As long as you rep it right, people ain't going to have no real reason to go at you. Of course, you will have some because some people are just miserable. It is the way it is. It's just the way it is. Now, like I said, dudes be false flagging and they ain't rocking right. But it's too easy to be a Southerner nowadays, so that don't even matter. It's like the Northerners. All day I hear these fools on my bumper, all day, in my inbox, talking all types of mess. I'll do this. Some of them look like straight saggy potatoes and beat up pillowcases and really get on and be like, I'll do this to you. And I'm looking at him, and I don't really downplay anybody's stature, but I look at these fools and I'm like, I'm not even super fit, but just right now with what I do, I dust the fool off. Like I look at these dudes and I'll be like, dude, I would destroy you so bad that the first thing you would do is try to pick up a weapon, and it still will go bad for you because you gonna pump fake, and I'm gonna send you somewhere, and that's and I know people like, oh yeah, old head. Yeah, I'm an old head. That means I grew up at a time where we didn't really do too much talking. It was either we get busy or you get dusted. That's all it was. And you rarely got a pass. And when you did get a pass, you go back and tell your homies like, oh, that fool, this and that fool feed me, that fool gave me a pass. Because you didn't really get no pass. It was a time when you were out on the street and fools slide up on you so quick and bang on you, you barely.
Man, shut the fuck up. Hold on, man. We got some important shit to say. I just want to say this because I just said what the Rasa mean, the community, the cosmic people, right? Zenobia Al-Kibu says, talk about melanin. It's created by carbon atoms and the only atomic composition that can capture light and recreate itself. Recently learned carbon is foreign to this earth. So when they talk about the universal Asiatic black man, when they talk about the cosmic people, they're talking about us. There's a dude who DNA that they just did, and they said that his DNA is damn near older than every other race and damn near older than Earth. A black dude came from out of South Carolina, North Carolina, one of the Carolinas, but I'm gonna let this weirdo keep talking. I just feel like this was something that need to be highlighted or highlighted, pinned, and just talked about, real quick. Zenobia, man, I appreciate that. Please, man, feel free to continuously drop that type of amazing information, that scientific information on us here at Imperial Vision. I appreciate that, Kim, folks. Let's get back to this weirdo talking this weird shit.
You got a chance to get your hood out before you were getting laid down. Fools didn't always pack you out. They got out and they erased you. Dudes that pass by you, see you out there, come back and spray everything that's right there in the vicinity up. It didn't matter who was right there. They just seen you right there. That's why I just be like, it's a whole different time. It was harder back.
We understand the theatrics. We understand that you're trying to make it seem super dangerous and all this and all that. But it was when, bro? When in your generation was the Soranios just jumping out and spraying anything that was there as it pertains to other Soranios and South Salvadios? No. If it's women and kids there, if it's older folks there who are not a part of the gang world, it does matter. So don't make it seem like motherfuckers just jumping out of cars and just spraying anything down, anything that was in the vicinity. Bro, we know that that's a transgression. We know that's a violation of you all's rules, regulations, protocol, and structure. So stop with this fallacy, bro. Stop trying to over-exaggerate, bro. Like, go on with that dumb shit. This dude do a lot of over-exaggerating, dog. Making himself be more than he actually is and all this and all that. Rich Rabbit, man. Man, You know, shit is crazy, cuz.
Back then to be a black southerner, and it was even harder in the 80s and in the 70s to be a black southerner because you really had to be with the smoke. The dudes that I'm in my 40s, the dudes that and and over my mid 40s, but the dudes that came before me really had to be with the smoke. I can name them, but I ain't even put it out there like that. But they had to really be with the smoke because the type of opposition they were facing dudes that were really with the war. It wasn't like some of the dudes you see now that running for the gates and don't really want to get the smoke. Not everybody, but there's some fools that's like that. They don't really want that smoke, so they rather pander and make up all these things in order to avoid it. The dudes back then actively looked for the issue. When it was cracking, they were removing homies just like homies are removing them. It was a lot different. So, and I learned from them. So I took that same behavior into my life. So the 80s and the 90s wasn't nothing to me because I've seen food that came before me that was really smacking. You know what I mean? They used to like to fight. It wasn't that, oh, you're too big for me. It was like knuckle up. So you had a lot of them fools are knockout artists, but that's not even to go on that. It's just funny that all these dudes be acting like they super gangsters and they raps, but doing interviews talking about stuff that they shouldn't be talking about. And I'm talking about why you got this, why you got checked, why. Man, imagine if I got on here and said, you know what, my homies DP me because of this.
Cuz is gonna come on here and be this expressive. You should have just called the little nigga by his name. Cause we all know you talking about. Why you just ain't call a little nigga by his name? What's up with all this sneak this and all this and all that? Call a little nigga by his name. We all know you talking about. Cause the narrative that you're speaking of, that you're presenting to the internet, it's too similar to the little dude, Rich Rabbit. So why not just holler at him? Instead of like, you know what I mean? See, this dude Neil Tazad, dog, like, this dude do a lot of masquerading. He do a lot of hating on blacks. This dude is really the Carl Bixby, calls Baxby, whatever is the Clarence Clayton Blacks Baxby from the Chappelle show. That's this nigga. This nigga. If this nigga can be a motherfucking KKK member, this nigga would be down with the KKK, but they won't accept him. They're going to reject him. He'll totally be that, man, on my mama. This turncoat, quizzling Judas motherfucker, man.
They tried to take my money for this. And like I said, ain't no sneak this because a lot of you dudes know that you shouldn't be. And there's a few in particular, you know you shouldn't be talking about things, but you do. But that's why I said it ain't hard no more.
But what you gonna do about it? If it ain't hard, basically you're saying that it's watered down and it's weak. Essentially, right? The antonym, I believe it's an antonym. The antonym to hard is weak. So if it's not hard, that means that it's weak. So essentially, he's saying that the initiation into the Sioux, the initiation into being a Southsider, and the daily functioning of it now is watered down and is weak. That's what he's alluding to. See, he comes on here, he say controversial shit. People holler at him, oh no, I didn't mean that. And then he'll come back and say, oh, see what I meant. And I never said, man, shut your stupid ass up.
It ain't hard. And to somebody check that situation ain't hard. And I wouldn't be surprised if it don't go unchecked because, you know, it's different.
Remember, I said they going to get at Rich Rabbit. But being that individuals is making content about it and saying this and saying that, they going to delay their actions. Whatever actions they're going to take out against Rich Rabbit, they're going to delay them now because it's too out there. But listen to me, big dog. They're going to holler at Rich Rabbit. Rich Rabbit is definitely going to be hollered at. They going to check her. They're going to get at cuz. There's going to be some consequences behind his actions. The initial DP was because he was acting too black. You're not acting like Neil Tazad. You're not acting like the other little black dude who be rapping. You're not acting like them. You're acting too much like the blacks. So we're going to come and holler at you. And we're going to holler at you in one of the most disrespectful fashions that we can. We gonna come to your mama house about 20 deep and we're gonna summon you, and then we gonna have the homie to fuck you up. Y'all could have summoned cuz to the park and gave cuz a DP. Y'all ain't have to go to cuz mama house 20 deep, and he supposed to be a reputable, you know, South Sider or a reputable individual from, you know, his respective set, Playboy. Y'all ain't have to get down on cuz like that. Y'all got down on cuz like he violated a major rule. Like, but it is a major rule. While I'm sitting here just running my fucking mouth, it is a major rule. To be black is a major rule violation when you're not adhering to what they're putting out. It is a major it is a major rule. The charge that they charged him with was acting black. But they say, oh no, we're not racist. We don't dislike blacks. It's not this. And this is an example. Y'all DP an individual that said F his people. I'm aligning myself with the individuals who are under the protection of the Sioux. I'm riding with the Sioux. I'm riding with the Southsiders. I don't want to be black. I'm black. I acknowledge that I'm black, but I want to ride with y'all. And then y'all get at him for saying, oh, you're acting black. That nigga is black. So it shows that they want to kill your connection and your identity. When you identify with being black, it's not allowed. It's not acceptable. They want you to act like this sapsucker motherfucker right here. They want you to act, yeah, dog, and they want you to talk like that, and that's what they want you to do. But this is the thing, everybody. How could they DP him for acting black and they're acting just as black as him? They're rapping. They're wearing Rolex chains. Now they're wearing Franco chains. They're wearing everything that we wear. Everything that we wear. Now they're doing why that fashion is current. Back in the days when we stopped wearing it, they take it. Oh, these are cool. And they wear Cortezes, Chuck Taylors, khaki suits, all this. Flannels. And they say, oh no, Mexicans popularized flannels. No, the fuck they didn't. When the people was migrating from the South, coming here to Los Angeles, they was working out there in the South where it was cold at, chopping wood and, you know what I mean, doing outdoor work. And they wore the lumberjacks, they wore the Pendletons, those flannels and all this and all that. And after we said, man, that ain't hot no more, we on something else, they took it and they wear it. The clunky feelers, anything that we say it ain't hot no more, man, we'll take it. That's why I say that specifically the Chicano, American Mexicano culture doesn't move forward, doesn't advance until we make significant advances. Now they're rapping like either Draco, listen to me, my people, on Stevie. There's nothing deceitful in what I'm saying. I'm not being deceptive. I'm being real. But this level of authenticity isn't embraced by a lot of people. When you listen to the Hispanic artists right now, right, the Mexicano rappers, mostly in Los Angeles, right? They either rapping like who? Draco, right? Am I right? Or am I wrong? They either rapping like Draco, they're either rapping like Blueface, Offbeat, all that, right? And Nipsey Hussle. Listen to the music. You got one called Roddy Racks. Some of his music sound like some Sugar Free type shit. The influence is there. They're no longer rapping like Little Rob and what's the other dude name, Mr. Capone, and all them. They ain't rapping like them no more. They say that shit don't sell. That shit ain't hot. We don't even listen to that shit. And the ones who did listen to it, they listened to it because they just wanted to show support to Hispanics that was trying to find their way into a game that's dominated by blacks. But they're like, nah, that shit ain't it. That shit is whack. P-Face music, it's trash. He's saying F N-words and all this and all that, but your name is P-Face Baby. That's a play on the word Blueface Baby. This is crazy. How do y'all charge him and try him for acting black when y'all acting black? The fuck? They used to talk about the Norteños, and the Norteños, they be acting black. But now y'all acting damn near similar. And shout out to the Norteños. I love y'all. I fucks with y'all. PJ Crip fucks with the Nortes. Not C14, but I fuck with the Nortes because the Nortes don't do a lot of this masquerading and pretending. Is there a small percentage of Nortes that don't really fuck with blacks? Yes. But they don't go on the internet. They don't go into correctional institutions and call us niggers and push NK. The Norteños don't do that. They don't push black killer. Whatever blacks they beefing with, they beef with those blacks. Whatever blacks they don't like those blacks. And if you get the small percentage to say, man, I really don't rock with blacks, but I'm not going to disrespect them. I can give them a certain level of civility. I can give them a certain level. I can be cordial with them. You know what I mean? But, you know, you don't get in riots with Norteños and all this and all that. And they start shouting out F N words and F black, so on and so forth. The Nortes don't do that. So they used to criticize the Nortes. So you guys act black. But now all these little homies is acting black. They act black. They talk black. They dress black. They emulate everything that blacks do. They replicate now everything that blacks do. They imitate everything that blacks do now. So how do y'all try a black for acting black when he's black, but he's a Sureño? So that shows you that being black is a problem for Sureños, for Southsiders. It's a problem. We don't like blacks. And you're reminding us of blacks. And we don't like blacks. Let's get into the content, cuz.
When you're from a small hood, you know, you either all got to be about it and be a certain crowd that's really about it and the ones you have to really contend with. But when you're from one of these hoods, you're going to have to contend with a lot of people. These are old neighborhoods that do things a certain way, and they don't allow certain things to take place on social media. And the fact that dudes are getting on social media and crying about everything that's going on in their hood, really telling trade secrets on their hood and names and all this, like, you dudes are heading for destruction, dog. That's why I tell fools, stay away from the hood stuff. It's stupid.
Rich Rabbit, you're a Sureño, all good, but you know, our people are very compassionate, empathetic people. I'm gonna tell you like this, big dog, they gonna get you. And the more Sureños that jump on the internet and talk about your transgressions and your violation, the more that they're going to be enraged, and the more severe the consequences are going to be when they get you. If you have the opportunity to potentially move, you should explore that. If you have the opportunity, you know, to keep a certain level of protection on you, you should start doing that. Don't trust nobody. Because the ones that you say is big homies and they wouldn't dirty politic on you, this, that, and third, when they get the word, oh, they're going to be the ones that's going to get you into a position to where they going to, you know, do whatever they're going to do to you, big dog. You fucked up. This isn't a mess up. A mess up can be rectified. It can be corrected. You fucked up. They may not get you today. They may not get you tomorrow. They may not even get you next month. But Rich Rabbit, they're going to get you, my nigga. You fucked up. They going to get you. Even though we know Sureño isn't a secret organization, but it's an organization that have secrets. And you came on here and you talked about things that they typically don't talk about. You're calling out their racist practices without calling it exactly what it is. They tried you for being or acting black. If you don't have problems with blacks, why is him acting black a problem if you don't have problems with blacks? Be careful, dog.
Dog, like, you cannot go nowhere no more doing this, dog. Yeah, I might be. You see, I ain't even really writing music no more because at the end of the day, it don't make no sense.
No, your music is trash as fuck. Your music is garbage. That shit that he was rapping, man, that shit is bullshit. That shit is trash. Man, I mean, listen, homie, I wouldn't pay a penny to listen to that bullshit. His music is trash. I want to listen to his music to save my motherfucking cousin life. Here, nigga, listen to this track by Neil Tazad or your cousin going, well, shit, all right, cuz. See you on the other side, big dog. I ain't listening to that trash. It's bullshit. This nigga music is bullshit. Now, Rich Rabbit, that little motherfucker can rap a little bit. This sapsucker motherfucker, trash. Garbage. Not worth listening to. And I was upset because the time that I spent listening to that garbage, I can't get that time back. That was a waste of fucking time. That nigga, listen, cuz it's a waste of energy, a waste of time, a waste of space, a waste of creativity, a waste of engineering. Oh man, it's a waste. That shit is garbage. That's why you're not rapping and writing no more, because that shit is trash. And you was rapping like you a Crip or a Blood, GD, Vice Lord, and all this, but you don't like them.
Like, don't really make no sense. Ain't nobody really giving me real energy like that. And if they did, it's like, do I really want it anyway? Like, it's like all you're gonna do is end up back in jail for trying to murk some fool that said something stupid about you. I mean, instead of just, you know what I mean, you have to take it there, or have to be placed in the positions where you got.
This dude is a fucking imbecile. And this is the type of dude that will try a motherfucker because of this, that, and third. His stupid ass to get life, and then he'll be in there like, damn, I wish I would have did that. Fuck. Like, he's a stupid motherfucker. He's a dummy. He's not smart at all. Even though he comes on here and have this bravado and this, that, and third, he's a dumb motherfucker. And I'm glad that he's not rapping. I'm glad that he's not bigger in his internet space, because this is the type of nigga that is self-destruct because he's an insecure motherfucker with a deep identity crisis. I believe he suffers from a mental health disorder too. I think he may have multiple personality syndrome, PMS. I believe this motherfucker got PMS. Because one day he's real Chicano, and then some days he's a little black, and then some days he fucking weird, bro. This is crazy. Mental health is real, and I'm not shaming a brother for having a mental health disorder. I'm just acknowledging it, and you know, I'm going to suggest that the brother go seek some immediate help.
Take it there. Now, when them dudes from up there get to run in their mouth, yeah, I'll be on their heads. And they can see me when they see me. And for anybody down here that I bump heads with, you can see me when you see me. Like, I don't hide from nobody. I don't be placing myself in situations where I feel like I gotta be on the streets trying to do this, but I ain't got no problem with it if it goes there. All I'm saying is it don't take much to rep no more. Like, righteously, it don't take much to, like, you can literally just claim it.
So basically, essentially, what he's alluding to is that the Sioux is now watered down to the point to where it doesn't take much. You can just walk on. There's no accountability. It's no structure. It's no discipline. He's saying that the Sioux is now weak, that the Sioux is watered down. That's what this brother is saying. Let's get into the content.
Fools are making up all types of hoods, and all of a sudden that's their hood. Oh, well, we got no, you didn't. Like, I know that, like, no, you didn't, dude. You made that shit up, and you ain't been nowhere. How you gonna have two homies from your hood, but now you fools are a whole hood? Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get it, dude. We get it. We know why fools, you know. And I ain't gonna even get on that. But the fools that's out here putting out about your hood and really getting too deep into the information, be careful, dude. Check yourself. That's all. Tighten up, bro. That's all I say to all the fools that doing that. Check yourself. Tighten up. Don't matter what type of rap star or what type of civilian, whatever. You can't be a civilian if you know what I mean? But there's trade secrets that you should keep to yourself, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these fools end up gone, dude.
Damn.
It ain't got nothing.
Rich Rabbit, you better watch yourself, big dog. Because you know what he just insinuated. Hold on. Let's go to the chat real quick. Beautifully Blessed says he acts like a tweaker. My partner GY says, yeah, we online, but you misquoting scriptures is going to do damage to your personal life. O Francisco says, Bobby, don't forget this clown was throwing up the P. Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely. Hell yeah. GY says, LOL, the Lord don't play about his word, bruh. Anthony Covington says, hey, you, just do you respectfully. GY says, take it as a joke. LOL. Anthony Covington says, and if I'm wrong, so be it. May the Most High correct me. GY says, all respect, but just know the consequences. Anthony Covington says, but like I said, I'm going to stand on my square. GY says, can, and, now that's the spirit to have. Beautifully Blessed says, just agree to disagree, my brothers. Anthony Covington says, certainly. The gentleman said he knows something's coming. Donald Knight, you too much of a cat to be fooled by these kittens. Oh, dude, man. Brother Donald Knight, man, dude. I refuse to be outwitted by these kittens. Not gonna happen, brother. Hey, man, listen, homie. I walk in my divine purpose. I walk under a covering of the Most High God. Check this out, Pooh Butt. All the shit that we done did in the streets, big dog. The reason why we here is because we had them amazing praying grandmamas and mamas and aunties, big dog. Those coverings from those prayers is still upon us. And that's why we here. So now that we know that, now when we align ourselves with the Most High God and let God give us informations and revelations, we cool, we smooth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be all right. I refuse to be outwitted by these kittens. It's just not gonna happen. Let me get back to the chat. But stay up, Pooh Butt, nigga, love you, cuz I appreciate your support. Real shit. Donald Knight say, yeah, I can see you. Anthony Covington says, Leviticus 24:23. Dank Sinatra, Rich Rabbit needs to move out of LA. Marcus Israel says, Gabar was right. Wait, what Gabar is you talking about? Is you talking about Gabar, the trauma informed psychologist that talks about trauma and addiction and all that? Is that who you talking about? I'm a fan of that brother's work. Javante Gabar, Monte Gabar. Forgive me, I fucked up his name, but all good. Oh, Francisco says Rich Rabbit is on his own. GY says Shalom at Marcus. Oh, Francisco says, and he doesn't have black mittens. Marcus Israel says Anthony doesn't know the Bible. Oh shit, I'm trying to stay out of that one. Facts, Gabar. Anthony Covington said, be black, be back. Gotta handle some business, y'all. Really don't want to leave. Beautifully Blessed says, no, they having a debate in the comments. Oh, y'all do y'all thing, man. I don't, I'm impartial. You know what I mean? Let's get back into the content.
To do with prison politics, just from street politics. A lot of these fools on the street that's gonna be gone, dude. They doing these interviews and they false.
Damn, cuz y'all hear this shit this nigga talking about? This is borderline like big dog. It's a lot of these fools on the streets that's going to be gone. Come on, man. We all know what you insinuating and alluding to, big dog. That can be, you know what I mean, my nigga. Like if something happened to, certain individuals, my nigga, you didn't put yourself in a position to where you can be a part of that criminal investigation, big dog. Because they want to know, what was your inspiration for saying that? Why did you say that? Did you have prior knowledge that this was going to happen to that person? Fonzie, what's the deal, big homie? Much love and respect. That dude is Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks. Big facts. Big facts on the reels. Brothers have to learn one way, fam, at Marcus. My bad. I ain't mean to highlight that. I was trying to get this one right here from the big homie. But this nigga, man, you probably just implementing yourself in a future criminal investigation. Because fools whoop are going to be gone. So if anything happened to Rich Rabbit, nigga, they going to come and holler at you. How did you know that this was going to happen? And you supposed to be this big dog that stick to the rules and stick to the code and this, that, and third. And you just said some inflammatory borderline snitch shit like that. Losing credibility fast, big dog.
So find they how active they are when nobody's really talking about them in the street outside of their raps, or outside of who they deal with, or outside of what things, what places they frequent. Nobody's really talking about these fools. They ain't really got no real street cred. So
basically he's alluding to Rich Rabbit is a buster from his set. that Rich Rabbit is a nobody, and outside of rap in his social media space, nobody knows about him, and he's essentially a nobody.
Some fools are known for being from multiple hoods, like multiple hoods, dog. Like multiple hoods. And it's funny, dude. I'm like, damn, like it's just watered down, dude. Like it's watered down, dude. Like I seen, dude, I've been getting into a fools like for the last couple of weeks. I get into a non-affiliate that got a big ass LA on his head and dressed like a straight gangster, but broke that down like a sack of bricks. Another fool that looked like a you know, I ain't even going to that, but act like he wants smoke and then break it down when a motherfucker jump out the car on him. Like, this is stuff that I'm supposed to be doing when I'm young, but I have these issues with these fools that just be acting like they super gangster.
No, you are a fucking idiot. You're an imbecile. You're a degenerate. And you still have deep insecurities about your identity. So that's why, as a damn near 50-year-old man, you're going to throw it all away because of your insecurities. That's why. Don't blame it on nothing other than that. Don't say it's integrity. Don't say it's respect. Don't say it's this. No, you have a shallow ego. You don't really have no identity about yourself outside of being a representative of the double S. Outside of that, you're a nobody. What have you accomplished in life? What have you did of any significant value? What's your contribution, positive contributions to the double S, to your community, to your barrio, to your people? Outside of the double S, you don't have an identity. So the politics, the procedures that you have learned from being a representative of the double S, that's what you live by. That's what you die by. You're still an idiot. You're still trying to prove yourself, and you damn near 50 years old. Bro, at some point in time, you have to depart from your childish-like ways and become an individual who adapt or adopt a stance of being a man. I can't throw it away for this because I got responsibilities. I can't throw it away for this because I got that. But you're an imbecile. You're retarded. You're stupid. It ain't about respect, integrity, and all that. It's about your shallow ego and your lack of an identity. That's what it's about for you.
And really don't be about it. And I'm seeing that on social media. A lot of these dudes just ain't about it. You run into these fools, their energy is not the same, dog. A lot of these fools that be on here doing this, I've ran into.
This dude is a dangerous man. And let me tell you why he's a dangerous man, because he's a forever on the go mode. And the reason why he's forever on the go mode is because he is a permanent foot soldier. If he was able to advance in the ranks of being a double S member, and he was able to be a Sorenio, and they give him certain responsibilities and certain this, that, and third, he wouldn't be in possession of the mind state of a foot soldier, of a little homie. So this dude maturation has been stagnant. It's stagnated because he's relegated to the position of a foot soldier. He's dangerous. He's dangerous because he's always on go mode, because any day his number can be called to go handle some shit, and he throw his life away for some shit that, whether directly or indirectly, whether it does or it doesn't pertain to him or affect him. This nigga's a dangerous nigga. This nigga's the nigga that you gotta watch, because he's always on go, because he's stuck on go, because he'll never be nothing more in his organization than a foot soldier. He's dangerous. This the type of nigga you gotta watch.
Him in person, dude, their energy is not the same, dude. They're really not with the smoke like that. First thing they doing is putting out the mono, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, homie, yeah, I heard a lot about. They ain't doing nothing else, dog. That's why I be laughing. That's why I just be by my lonely, dog. Be by my lonely. There's a couple of fools I know that's really with the smoke, but why involve them in anything? The chance of us kicking it together and going out, there's something's bound to happen. For one, there's fools that don't like me. There's fools that want to see if the energy is what it is, and it always turns out to be the same. If you don't come to me humble or respectfully, it goes another way. Like, any disrespect, whatever, it goes another way, dude. I just don't tolerate that, and I refuse to tolerate it. But yet I don't put myself out there like some super hard gangster walking through everybody's hood, dude. I've worked in so many hoods when I was doing security, dude. Cool. Ask how many fools, even where I was at, dude. Ask how many fools got banged on. Fools are surprised, like what the who? But my energy, if I see your energy is going there,
you wasn't banging on niggas in no black hoods. Let's stop the cap. You was not banging on no niggas in no black hoods. Crash dummy, and yeah, I meant black outsider. Let me highlight that. Crash dummy. Beautifully blessed says he's a fucking crash out. He probably can't even be with a Mexican woman if he wanted to. Yeah, he can get some Mexican vagina. They allow that. They don't even respect him. He would never be nothing more than a nigga. I agree with you on that. Somebody said Neil is cooking. The other part I'm not going to say because some people may misinterpret that as being racist, so I'm not going to say it. Oh, Francisco said black outsiders can never be more than a foot soldier. We can never trust them regardless of the situation. I agree with you, brother. Let's get 2 or 3 more comments in. Kane to Fly say, fame will force the tongue to speak ignorance and shame. Damn! What? I got to pen that. That's a bar on my mama. Fame. Damn, hey, Kane to Fly, man, I appreciate this. Fame will force the tongue to speak ignorance and shame. Brother Pooba, man, I appreciate this, man. This is partially what the projects contributed to me in my development. You know what I mean? Some of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is somehow, some way, some shape, form, or fashion, related to being in the projects, dog. You know how it is in the projects. Nigga, the project dangerous. So you got to be in alert mode. You have to be a student of the projects. You have to be a student of the game to effectively and successfully navigate through that shit. Being in a spot with Toddy Bo and, the big homie, doggy dog spot with Toddy Bo and all this and all that, and niggas just soaking up game. Picking up books and just reading books while in the spot on PJ. And Takora Lee came in there tripping one night. Oh, you gotta go. I know his mama. Me and his mama friends. His mama wouldn't want him selling this and selling that, so he gotta go. I'm like, man, what you mean I gotta go? Like Toddy Bo holler at her, cuz. Man, she said you gotta go, cuz. Man, no, I'm not leaving until I talk to. Now she in there tripping. But anyways, make a long story short, have to be a student of the game, big dog, to effectively navigate through this shit. We're gonna get 2 more comments in. Beautifully Blessed says he's trying to warn him. Most definitely. He is warning Rich Rabbit. They're going to put something on Rich Rabbit ass. Beautifully Blessed says, as a black man that's up, he's still talking about his people. Yeah, I agree. Let's get back into the content.
energy will go the same. But like I said, that's me. But as far as people getting in gangs and being part of the bull, I tell you, avoid it, dog. It ain't going you ain't gonna go nowhere, dog. You end up in that cage, dude. And right now it's so shady that a lot of times you don't even know who you're gonna bump into, who you're gonna see, dog. None of my homies can ever say, dog, that I was a disappointment, dog. Like I repped it until it was no need to rep it anymore. I'm still gonna be from the park. You see it on the arms, but as far as out there like trying to press some line on fools, I only press line on fools that think they can press line on me. Other than that, I'll be on about my business, dog. I ain't got time for it, dog. Trying to come up, dude. I'm trying to take this trip out of the country, which is crazy because they're having all these wars in the places that I'm supposed to go to. But I'm gonna still push with my son because that's what we do, dog. We constantly trying to elevate. You like my little new little lavalier, but anyways, man, all I'm saying for the fools on the internet that's telling all your hood trade secrets, be careful, dog, because some of you are cool, dog. You don't deserve to be put in a box, and that's exactly where you head, and you keep talking about certain things. And some of these fools, I know a lot of people from your hood, so anyways, man.
Rich Rabbit, Hey, listen, bro. I have this. What is the word? I believe it's ominous. I have this ominous feeling that they gonna do something to you, big dog. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week or next month. But Rich Rabbit, you didn't pretty much, you fucked up, big dog. Now you can be an ignorant individual and say, well, man, I'm gonna stay down for the video. I ain't going nowhere. This, that, and third. And it's gonna be to your detriment, big dog. If they can't get no money up out of you to rectify that, then they about to do something real fucked up to you, big dog. And they may play it like it's cool. No, fool, we're not tripping, dog. Just don't do that shit no more, fool. We talked to the big homie. The big homie said this, that, and third, fool. Nah, you're good, fool. And then your family get that call. That call that no parent should get. That call or that visit from law enforcement. Is this the family of Joshua, so on and so forth with you? Yes, this is his family. I'm his mother. Ma'am, can we step in? What's going on? We have some news for you. Wait. What's going on? What's going on with my son? Ma'am, it's unfortunate that we have to be the bearer of bad news, but your son was XYZ to the ABC today, and so on and so forth with you. And then reality hit him. The whole dynamics changed. The ambiance that existed in a room before law enforcement came and bared this bad news, this disheartening news, it changes. And you know what a lot of parents wish? That they can go back an hour. If I can just go back an hour, I can save my baby. If I can just go back an hour, or if I can just go back one more day, if I could just warn them, if I can just hug them more, if I could tell them, no, don't go outside because you're going to be going to your death. Stay here. Don't do this. All this shit start playing in your head. If. And then grief kick in. Then you start going through the stages of grief. I don't wish that on no parent, dog. PJ Crip. If you ain't strong, that shit'll drive you in crank. That shit'll drive you insane. Rich Rabbit, don't do that to your family, big dog. They about to come to you. Watch what I'm saying. Listen to me, Rich Rabbit. They about to use somebody to come holler at you, right? To keep you appeased, right? To lessen your suspicions. But when this dude come at you, he's going to be either this second person is either going to be present, or the second person is going to be brought up. Whether he references, hey, yeah, I talked to the big homie, or I talked to the homie wooty woo woo. Listen to what I'm saying, Rich Rabbit. Because when it play out the way that it's about to play out, you can't say Bobby A didn't warn me. Listen to me, big dog. When they use a dude that you cool with to come and holler at you, to smooth you over, to disarm you, to gain your trust, he's going to mention, or he's going to have somebody that you really don't fuck with him, or he's going to mention them. But this other person is going to be brought up in a conversation. He's going to be present. He's going to be involved. Don't trust it. Yeah, I talked to the homie Wooty Woo Woo, and even he said, fool, it's not a major thing. And Wooty Woo Woo, Wooty Woo Woo is going to be the one that's going to push the play button that's going to have them to do whatever they're going to do to you, whether it's whip your ass, whether it's publicly humiliate you again, or whether what Neil Tazad is saying is accurate and they get you out of there. Remember what I told you, big dog. And when it play out the way that I'm saying that it's going to play out, I want you to come and tell me I was right. I have this ominous feeling about you, dog. Something bad is about to happen to you. Like, something bad is about to happen to you, my nigga. They're conspiring against you right now. You fucked up. But the individual who was interviewing you at some point in time, he should have said, nah, big dog, we ain't going to talk about that. But he gave you enough rope to hang yourself. And you're like, ooh, I'm about to go viral. It's about to be a viral moment. Yeah, you're going to go viral. You're gonna go viral, but we don't want to go viral for all the wrong reasons, big dog. Let's get back into the content. Tazad just gave you the coldest warning ever, big dog. Please heed the warning.
My little new little lavalier, but anyways, man, all I'm saying, for the fools on the internet that's telling all your hood trade secrets, be careful, dog, because some of you are cool, dog. You don't deserve to be put in a box, and that's exactly where you head, and you keep talking about certain things. And some of these fools, I know a lot of people from your hood, so I know the mentality, dog. It's no need to get God over something that you could have just let go. It is what it is, dog. Fools get smashed all the time, and it is what it is. You do something wrong, dog, ain't none of us above the program. That's plain and simple. Ain't no homie is above the program unless you go out backwards and disappear. You ain't above the program. You're gonna answer to somebody, dog. It's just what it is, dog. But that's life. You always get, whether you're in a job or not, you're in a job, you follow what the boss say, because if you don't, you fired, and you lose money. Your family lose money. Man, just tighten up or just get out the way, dog. Because these fools and these young fools ain't really caring, dog. And even if you're young, like if you ain't really out there with it and you ain't trying to really put something down and you ain't trying to smack nothing, you might as well slide back anyway. Because nowadays ain't no fighting, dudes is gunning fools down. So, and you don't really get the chance to fight. So if you ain't with it, move out the way, dog. They got all these youngsters that still want to throw their life away. You just move out the way, dog. But telling trade secrets and stuff about your hood homie is only going to get you removed, dog. You know it, and I know it. And everybody else that been paying attention to all these interviews gonna know it. Be safe, dog. I ain't got nothing against a few of you out there, but it's just you doing things that's wrong, dog. And you and ain't giving you bless shot, which they should. My bottom is not big, but if you were from my bottom, you would be getting DP'd. And anything further, you would end up somewhere. Nobody's bigger than the program. So basically, Static Gangs is stupid. Just plain and simple. Get that money, dog. Get you a chick, travel, get that money. Because when you're in that cage and you ain't never getting out, dog, it's different. I got a few homies in there right now that got them kickstands, and who knows where it's gonna go. Hopefully they raise up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Big blacks. And yeah. Keep your nose clean, dog. And stop doing interviews talking about your hood. Is giving away some weird vibes. And I'm out.
There it is there. Rich Rabbit, if you ain't got the money to pay them dues, you need to get on. Listen to me, Rich Rabbit. If you don't have the money to compensate for your transgressions and your violations, you need to get on. They may give you an ultimatum like, listen, fool, this or that. So you got to make a decision, big dog, because this isn't going to go unanswered. So you need to put some usalama, that safety and security, on yourself and, start reevaluating shit. Or you may just go off on a dark. You may just go off on a deep end and say, fuck it. This is what it is. You may just do that. You grown. You are a representative of the Southsiders, and you're going to do whatever you think is fit for you. Stick to your guns, big dog. If you're going to turn it up and get it cracking, turn it up, get it cracking. If you're going to change the narrative and change your stance and, become quieter, softer, or just disappear from the internet or give up that guap to make amends, do what you need to do, especially if you got kids, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? This shit ain't worth getting unalived over, my nigga. So just be more mindful. I feel like you were speaking from a position in a state of emotions. I know that you feel like you a gangster and you're an honorable dude from your video. But like you said in this clip right here, we're going to play this clip right here of Brother Rich Rabbit.
Rap like he gangster, but if a nigga that's really like that want to go a different route, then he a buster. He's a mark. I don't get it. So y'all let the nigga that's really not from where they say they from play a role. But when the nigga that's really from where you from went to jail, put in work, caught phase, never turned nothing down, did time, thugged it out, build relationships in the hood, really from them. Y'all treat him like an outcast. This don't, not just my hood, any hood, every hood. Y'all glorify all these rap niggas that's not really from these hoods. Ain't put in no work, ain't did no time for these hoods. And if they did time, it ain't for the hood. They don't hang around the homies. They grew up with to the hood. It's all backwards. It's selective politicking all the way around. Nigga could rap like he get.
I'm gonna keep that little brother lifted in prayers, but I'm gonna tell you like this, Rich Rabbit, it ain't just your hood, big dog. It's a lot of hoods where a lot of dudes who get some level of success or acknowledgement, right? And they endear themselves to certain sets and certain videos, and it seems like the dudes of those sets and videos follow the bag. It ain't just your set, it's my set, it's a lot of sets. But what I'm not about to get on here and do is reprimand and castigate my homies for engaging in that type of activity. It's in a lot of sets. A nigga who ain't never put in no work, ain't never did none, he gets some success and he come to the hood and everybody follows him. A lot of people, choose to follow him. But that's not for the internet, big dog. It's not for the internet. See, the difference is you're black. He's Hispanic. So they're going to accept him, especially if he's paying for protection. In your words, not my words, Rich Rabbit words. Especially if he's paying for protection. He got the right complexion for the connection. You don't. And they feel like, who the fuck are you to come on here and call us out on this, that, and third, as if you are a big homie. That's how they feel about you. That's in every hood, dog. It's individuals from my set that got some success, went over there, and certain cats follow them. It's everywhere, my nigga. Focus on yourself. Secure your bag. If you're not in a position in your respective field to where you can get the veneration, no, big dog, I ain't taking it out of context. You ain't see all this shit that Neil does, and I'm talking to you respectfully. Listen, dog. Rich Rabbit on Eastside PJ Watch Crip. No disrespect, big dog. At the end of the day, you black. Whether you decide to be Soranio or fuck with your people, it don't matter, dog. You still a black man who has committed an infraction. And I just want to forewarn you, my nigga, I'm not taking it out of context. They're going to try to do something to you, my nigga, on PJ Crip. So just watch yourself, big dog. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be next week or next month. But a lot of Hispanics, even individuals that I have relationships with from certain videos, when we chopping game, they talking about the segment that I did on you and certain feelings that they have about your segment, dog. You're a big thing right now. You're a big topic of conversation with a lot of dudes from Hispanic gangs. Neil Tazad just talked about how they gonna put you in a box, how they gonna do this and do that and do all this shit to you. I'm just trying to forewarn you, brother. I'm not taking it out of context. In this situation from the video that I just played by you, I agree with you, my nigga. I'm agreeing with you. It's going on in my hood. It's going on in the Nickersons, Jordan Downs, Hoovers, the 60s, the 80s, everywhere, bro. It's just prevalent now. People are going to attach themselves with whoever looked like success, whoever got the bag, whoever's paying. Because you're the only one promoting it a negative way. Nah, big dog, no, I ain't. This nigga Neil Tazad just did a whole segment on you. You may have came in late. This nigga just talking about they gonna put you in a box. This nigga just talked about they gonna do this to you, do that to you, and all this and all that. So how am I taking it out of context and promoting it the wrong way? Nah, big dog. I'm rooted in authenticity, not biasm, not being biased or this, that. But that's your opinion at the end of the day. There it is, big dog. See me, I know when to throw my hands up, big dog. You a Southsider, you part of the Sioux. You ain't a part of my hood. You're a part of that, so you got to deal with the consequences, big dog. I'm gonna continue to keep you lifted in prayer, my nigga. That's it. That's all. this situation as of right now, until something else comes up, it's a wrap, big dog. You're a Southside. Deal with the consequences of your actions, big dog. That's it. That's all. Brother Mose, the Grizzly. What is the deal, man? How you feeling? Brother Mose, take yourself off mute. Brother Mose, you have to unmute yourself, brother.
Top of the top, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on? Top of the morning, man. You know, I don't normally agree with a lot of things that Neil Tazad says. You know how I feel about that brother. You know, it's
Right.
no animosity, but I don't agree with a lot of the things that he said. But that brother is right. Rich Rabbit, if you're in the chat and you listening right now, brother, take heed to what's going on. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, man. When you pressing that line and you out here, you can't be putting certain things that you say on the internet that's going on within the ranks of your neighborhood, brother. You feel me? It's just that's the infraction. You should know better than that. And like Bobby Ye say, man, you a black man. It's different. You dig? And like I stated earlier, man, when you hopped in the game, man, you should have known those rules and infractions that shouldn't be broken, man. One of your big homies, your veteranos, should have laced your boots, man, on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You've been moving around and maneuvering through the set, and it's just like every hood, like Ye said. You know what I'm saying? It's certain homies who they got family that's ingrained in the neighborhood, and they can get away with certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some homies ain't put in no work. I'm talking my hood business, but it's every hood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into logistics on what happened, but you know, if you know, you know. And 1,000 dudes can get up here and attest to that. If you gang banging, if you from a hood, that it's going on everywhere, but you can't get on the internet popping it like that, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the demise of yourself, man. And you better take heed, like he said, bro. If you ain't got that bread to go break bread with your peoples, man, get the put off, homie.
He ain't
Straight
gonna
up.
take heed. He's not gonna take heed. So right now, what he's doing, he's filibustering, and he's trying to make it seem like I am the one responsible for all of this. Listen, big dog, they came to your mama house 20 deep, didn't show you no consideration or respect and none of that. You putting that shit on me? You putting it on me because they look at you like a nigga and they telling you, hey, homie, you ride with us, but you acting like a nigga. So they push play on you. They press the line on you. And you putting it on me. If y'all don't believe it, look, watch this on Crib. This is what the nigga say. You started it. The other day, you was the first one on it that made a video. Nigga, you just did a whole motherfucking segment about this shit.
Right.
The
You
fuck?
made the video first, man. How you gonna blame
Yeah.
Bob? You know what I'm saying?
This
You
nigga
made the
went on
video
a
first,
fucking
cuz like
podcast
what?
exposing his hood business. Nigga, your homies did this shit to you because they don't respect you because you's a motherfucking nigga. See, I tried to be cordial. I tried to be understanding. I tried to be all this. But some niggas don't understand that, nigga. You in violation. Your homies pressed you and they treated you like you a bitch. I'm not calling you a bitch. Nigga, they calling you a bitch by showing you getting your motherfucking ass whooped on a motherfucking video, nigga. On Steve, I wish my homies would play with me like that, nigga. Nigga, there be consequences and repercussions behind some shit like that, nigga. You pull up to my mama house, my
On
baby
Crib.
mama house, any house that ain't my motherfucking house, trying to politic on me, nigga. I ain't did shit wrong, nigga. Nigga, I'll fix. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, you stupid ass nigga? Nigga,
On the dead homies, nigga. That's
nigga,
never
your homies
happening.
just marked you out, nigga. PJ Crip, nigga. You just got your ass whooped by a Mexican as a black man, nigga. The fuck you mean, nigga? Nigga, you marked all the way out, nigga. And now they about to holler at you for getting on this motherfucker, thinking you bigger than the program and you fit in to the motherfucking grand scheme of things of being a motherfucking Southsider or part of the Sioux, nigga. Nigga, let's not play these old weird ass bunk ass games, nigga. I ain't no street punk, nigga. I ain't no nigga that just got on this motherfucker, this, that, and third, nigga. Man, please, God, continue to bless me, nigga. Man, listen, homie, I'm not bigger than the program, but on PJ Crip, nigga, on Steve-O, nigga, on my baby, on my sister, nigga. I wish my homies ain't got nothing to do with this, cuz. But if my homies treated me the way that your homies treated you, nigga, I might as well pack my motherfucking bags up, nigga. But I'm
Oh
not gonna
God, yeah,
do nothing.
cause you a man first, right? We
I'm
men
Crip.
first, man. Before anything, before I'm a Crip, before I'm from Mid City Projects, nigga, I'm a man, homie. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain principles that I stand on, and that's just not gonna happen, bro. I don't bring that to my house, man. I got kids, homie. You know what I'm saying? My kids ain't finna see me getting packed out in the front yard. Somebody finna get up out of here, man. A few people. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to show. That's how you got to give a demonstration, homie. You feel me?
Now,
But you put yourself in that predicament. Once you join that Southerner gang and you being a black man, you put yourself in that predicament, and they showed you. They showed you that they don't give a fuck about you, homie. Because who comes to somebody's mama house? They could have took you to South Park, homie. Hey,
come
meet
on,
us
that's
at the
all I'm
park, dog.
saying, man.
Orderly Holmes, come to the park, eh? Nah, they pulled up to your mama house, bro. That's
So
zero respect.
that's all I'm saying, cuz nigga, they don't respect you, nigga. They came to your fucking Hefita house, nigga, with violence, nigga, with drama on their mind, nigga. They summoned you outside and whooped your ass, nigga. They ain't show you no love or respect, nigga. They treated you like a motherfucking nigga. And they put that shit all over the motherfucking internet, nigga. You on the internet getting your ass whooped, nigga. That nigga made you ball up like a bitch. Nigga, I ain't calling you a bitch, but that was some bitch ass shit. That nigga dropped you with that old unorthodox ass. Man, nigga, what? Nigga, you playing motherfucking games at this point, nigga. And you talking about I did this to you, nigga. I didn't do this to you, nigga. You did it to yourself when you made a decision to be that versus this, nigga. So deal with the motherfucking consequences of your actions, nigga. Now them niggas really gonna holler at you. They gonna get at you, nigga. And nigga, fuck praying for this nigga. Nigga, fuck having sympathy and empathy and mercy for this nigga. Nigga, fuck this nigga, nigga. Y'all holler at this nigga. Let this nigga know that this nigga's a motherfucking nigga. And you fucked up, nigga. You broke their protocol, nigga. Now they about to treat you in a manner that they treat niggas, nigga. The fuck you mean, you weird ass nigga?
Yeah, you better
And
read
this
the
nigga
room,
say, don't
partner.
uplift me with one hand and try to humble me with the other. I peep both. Nigga, I ain't here to play both sides, nigga. Did I make jokes about you getting your ass whooped? Yeah, nigga, what the fuck? Did I try to give it to individuals from a jocular standpoint? Yeah. Because
Rich Rabbit, you got to read the room, big dog. You don't see Swifty Blue getting up there, you know what I'm saying, talking about his hood politics and what goes on in his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You don't
or
see
that
none of
or that
these dudes
motherfucker
doing
lefty
that, bro.
gunplay.
Man, come on, bro. Or
Swifty
Lefty
Blue didn't
Gunplay, you
even
know what
talk
I'm saying?
about
Lefty
certain
Gunplay
things.
is
Go
yeah.
ahead, brother. My bad, my bad.
No. Go ahead. I was done. I finished. I
Swifty
landed my
Blue ain't
plane.
even talk about certain things, but you see what they tried to do to him, right? Yeah, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah. Oh, you think you bigger than the program and you the voice of this, that, and third? Go in there and holler at him. The young brother that unfortunately lost his life in the California Department of Correction and Rehabilitation when he got up on him and let him know, hey, dog, you ain't bigger than the program, homie. And this product protocol, there's procedures and there's structure to this shit. Nigga, you just violated their shit and they gonna holler at you, nigga. Nigga, how you gonna
And,
say, oh, you the one did that? What? Nigga, you did that. The full community did that, nigga, because they were supposed to stop y'all. No, don't say that. Don't talk about that. Don't address that. But they kept your loquacious ass talking. Loquacious, excessively talkative. Talk. Give us some more. Yeah, give us some more. And you just like nigga, you did this to yourself, nigga. Bobby Ye ain't did this, nigga. You did this to yourself, nigga.
and they start telling Swifty Blue, hey dog, you starting to act black, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? When he started doing songs with black people and after the little fiasco he had about his daughter not dating black men, he started doing songs with niggas. And they
On
got
my
on his
mama.
bumper about it.
This nigga confrontational with the wrong people on PJ, nigga. That energy you trying to give me, nigga. I'm from PJs. I'm from Watts, big dog. Not bringing the hoods into it. I'm just stating the geographical location that I am from. That nigga that whipped your ass on camera, oh, nigga, you supposed to be hollering at him again. Have one of my homies whoop my ass, whoop the shit out of me. Nigga hit me so hard, nigga, I seen 3 of him. And I'm trying to fight all 3. Nigga, I'm thinking it's a prison ride. Trying to fight all 3. That nigga, man, my homie whooped my ass. I was politicking, I was tripping. But the next day, you know what I did on Eastside PJ Crib? I went and found the homie. Hey, cuz, what happened? Because my memory's a little fuzzy. This what happened with you. And he was real cocky and confident, but you know, nigga, we can get down again. Oh yeah, come on, let's go down to the end of the peel and let me show you, nigga, that I know how to fight, nigga. I'm yay, nigga. I can fight a little bit. Why you ain't gonna run that back with your big dog, nigga? That put this shit all over the motherfucking internet, nigga. You on the internet getting your ass whooped, nigga. You got dropped 2 or 3 times, then you balled up, nigga. What part of the game is that, nigga? Nigga, I'm swinging until you put me to sleep, nigga. Put me to sleep, nigga. Nigga, you balled up, nigga. What, nigga? That's on PJ Crip, nigga. All during my duration of fighting, nigga. Even as a kid, nigga, I ain't never balled up, nigga. You gotta put me to bed, nigga. I'd rather go to bed than humiliate myself and ball up. What? I don't want no problems with you, Rich Rabbit. I don't, big dog. This is content. I am commentating on a situation that you allow to come to the internet. Don't be mad at me. But if you want to fight, we can get a bag to fight. Anybody want to give me a bag to fuck this nigga up? Who we gotta holler at? Whack 100? No, not Whack 100. Who we gotta holler at to line it up? Would your homies let you fight me? I don't think so. Cause that poor performance, that poor performance that we seen on the internet, Rich Rabbit, man. Listen, homie, I will beat your ass for a bag on Steve-O. I will beat the fuck out of you for a bag on Eastside PJ Watch Crip. I will humiliate you for a bag. And I'll tell you what I'll do to you. When we first start fighting, I say, listen, homie, I ain't gonna even hit you with the right until I get 10 jabs on you. Bop, there go 1. Mm-hmm. Bop, there go 2. Mm-hmm. What? Bop, there go 3. I'm gonna hit you with 10 jabs before I go ambidextrous on you. That's on my mama. That's the type of shit I do to a nigga like you. I'm gonna hit you with 10 jabs before I let this right off on you. That's how confident I am in myself that I'll fuck you up. You can ask my homie T-Tone Capone from 5-5 Neighborhood Crip. Nigga, I was in Wahoo doing niggas like that. Listen, my nigga, for your transgressions is what I told my Crip homie. I say, listen, homie, when you come out the cuffs, I'm gonna let you come out the cuffs. I'm gonna drop you. Bam, bam, boom, boom. I'm gonna drop you. And after I drop you, I'm gonna spit out my kisu and I'm gonna go to work on you. I'm gonna hack your ass up. And I did everything that I said. And there's other situations like that. I told the dude, listen, man, I'm gonna drop you with a 2-piece. I'm gonna fight you, then I'm gonna hit you left, right, and it's gonna be a wrap. And I did that on PJ Crip. So I will fight you. I ain't gonna say 10. I will give you 5 jabs before I go ambidextrous on you. If you want to fight for a bag, somebody give me and this dude a bag so we can fight, cuz. If you feel like I violated you and what I said is wrong and it's just fucked up, we can fight for a bag, my nigga. Ask your homies what they let you. Then I'm gonna start hollering at some people and see if we can line it up. Easy work, easy work. Let's jump back into the comments. I think he left. After that delivery right there, I know he left. He's left.
Yeah, well, you said it on the live, bro.
This nigga said I wouldn't have did nothing. Listen, big dog, on Eastside PJ Watch Crip, my street reputation and your street reputation is worlds apart, light years apart, my nigga. So we can chop game on the internet. You can say this and you can say that and all this and all that, my nigga. But on Eastside PJ Watch Crip, you cannot fuck with me, boy. You would need a weapon. You would need a knife. Or you would need a quete to fuck with me on PJ Crip. Listen, man, that's on my baby, man. On Steve-O, Rich Rabbit, I will fuck you up, my nigga. I swear, nigga, I put that on all Crips all over the nation, nigga. And if I'm wrong, nigga, I stop gang banging, nigga. I never say Crip. I never say none of that shit. Never no more on PJ Crip. Rich Rabbit, I will fuck you up, my nigga. On PJ Crip, nigga. On every Crip set across the motherfucking globe, nigga. I will beat your ass, nigga. On Steve-O, I will embarrass you, boy. I will fuck you up, my nigga. Nigga, I just hit your ass with combos, nigga. Not just jab, right? Bop, 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 bop. Nigga, I just hit your ass with combos, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You can't fuck, man. Go handle your candle.
Hey, bro,
where you from, my nigga?
You need to go handle that fade with that nigga that put the mitts on you, brother. Like, you know you can't fight, bro. Stop it. Knock it off. And you know Neil Tazad is right, homie. You got to go take care of that, man. You know what I'm saying? You better get your bag up, man, and go pay them dudes.
Man, he better do real something. Shit. But hopped on camera and doing what you doing now. Man, come on, dog. I was trying to be cordial with you, nigga. Nigga, I didn't pray for you, told my people to pray for you and all this. Don't make it seem like I had malice intent, nigga. I'm warning you what another black Southsider said. Nigga, go holler at Cud. That nigga said they gonna body your stupid ass, nigga, but you want to come over here and jar jack and argue with me. Man, come on, Rich Rabbit, dog. Chill out, big dog. Like, This ain't it. On PJ Crip, this ain't it, Rich Rabbit, my nigga, on Mike. This nigga say this. Do you even live in your projects? No, bucko, I do not live in my projects. I come and go on my projects as much as I want to. Nigga, you can ask any nigga from PJs about me, dog. I'm from over there. Was just over there. I reside in Las Vegas, brother. That's why I reside at. Is that a cover? Am I a mark, a sucker, or something of that nature because I reside in Las Vegas, Nevada? Do you even live in your projects? Nigga, you live in your hood and you get embarrassed by your game. Man, fuck it. Let me show the video, cuz, for those who ain't seen it. Since this nigga talking and all this and all that, nigga would have to put me to sleep before I balled up.
Facts.
PBS Playboy Rich Rabbit running the fade. Hold on, let's share this, cuz. Do you even live in your project? No, I don't, bucko.
The hardest black ass say other niggas is washed up. I was born in the set. The mother niggas just popped up. Mr. Keep that same energy even when I got locked up. They be killing them videos and they know they ain't popping. They stop shooting my videos and you know you ain't stopped nothing. They came to my house and they don't know what they got coming. I still fuck with pace.
The fuck? That nigga giving you the same 1-2. Dropped the first. Man, he dropped that nigga out of shoes.
Wow.
Man, he working him on mic. He working him. What the fuck? Man, we got to run that back. Come on, Rich Rabbit, dog. I ain't trying to humiliate you, but you just jumped on my shit with some bullshit. Wow. The fuck? Cuz got him on the car working him. Dropped him. Rich Rabbit, you can't fuck with me, my nigga. On PJ Crip, man, that's on Steve. You can't fuck with me, big dog. I hate that it turned to this, my nigga, but sometimes you gotta put niggas in a place. You can't fuck with me, Rich Rabbit. There's nothing you can do with me, big dog. I seen how you fight, nigga. That unorthodox ass shit, and him coming like this, and like he trying to fling tea or hot oil on a motherfucker, dog. You can't fuck with me, man. The fuck? Let's see if Cuz still in the chat. It sounds good, LOL. We can make it good, dog. Holler at your big homies. I ain't gotta holler at nobody, nigga. I'm Bobby Ye. We don't have that type of tyrannical government. So I gotta ask somebody, can I fight you? If you want to fight, get permission from your big homies. Bobby A versus Rich Rabbit. We can get in there and fight, cuz on PJ Crip. Let's secure a bag, my nigga. Can we secure a bag? Man, this would be the easiest bag I ever got in my life. Man, that's on Eastside PJ Crip. I'll fuck you up, my nigga. It ain't no sound good, dog. Nigga, I just seen how you fight. I don't fight like that, nigga. My daddy was a boxer. I don't know how to box. I'm gonna mistake that now. But my father was a boxer under Archie Moore, my nigga. You know who Archie Moore is, nigga? That was one of the heavyweight champions in the world, nigga. I don't know how to box, but my pops taught me how to line up my shots and how to be effective and how to, not just let a nigga whoop my ass till I ball up and he drop me and I'm getting dropped and all this and all that. You gotta knock me out before I ball up, cover up from one nigga. That's one nigga and you balled up. So if y'all was in a cell with each other and he whooping off in your ass, The way you balled up, if he wanted to turn you around and say, hey, now it's time for you to bless me, what you was gonna do? Because you already, what is the word? You already capitulated. You already surrendered. When you balled up like that, that's it. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want the problems. I'm cool. You won. That nigga took the fight out of you. So if he was in the cell with you and he said, yeah, now it's time for me to reap the benefits of whooping your ass, what you would have did? You already surrendered. You gave in. My nigga, you surrendered to one dude. This ain't multiple dudes whooping your ass. This one dude, and you surrendered. You submitted. Like how a dog drop his tail, you dropped your tail, my nigga. Like let's not. Come on, big dog. Like don't do that to yourself, Rich Rabbit. Cuz don't do that to yourself, big dog. I know it'd be easy food, but Cuz popping it. Cuz said y'all sound like the police. Your homie under the double S, Neil Tazad, sound like the police. Go give Cuz that energy, my nigga. Go get that energy to Cuz, my nigga. I'm doing a video. I'm rebuttaling. I'm responding. I'm reacting to Cuz video about you. But you here trying to argue with Bobby Ye, and you know a certain political constructs that wouldn't allow for you and I to engage on a certain level, big dog. Let's be honest. But if you go over there hollering with this shit that you hollering in my chat to Neil Tazad, oh, y'all under the same political structure. Cuz can come right there to South Park, wherever you at, holler at your homies and fuck you smooth up, and it wouldn't be no problem. But you know, it's certain fine print, it's certain requirements before me and you can, you know, engage on that type of level. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So right now, what I feel like you're doing, you're hiding under the suit. That's what you're doing. But it's gonna be the suit. It's gonna eat your ass up. My partner from Bunny say, LOL, who want to stay in the projects? The goal is to get out the hood. Facts. I done travel all around the country securing a bag, keynote speaking, doing public speaking, youth engagement, as a youth advocate, activist, so on and so forth. Like, so me not being in the projects, that's not like something that you can use against me as if I got chased out of the projects. No, was just down there. I love my homies, and my homies love me, and I love them, and that's just is what it is. My player partner from Hana say, I ain't lived in the projects in 5 years, but he's still a certified individual from over there. Rich Rabbit, you can't put me in my place, dog. I don't want to put you in your place, my nigga. That ain't my job. That's the job of your father, my nigga. That's the job of your big homies from your video. I'm not trying to put you in your place, dog. I'm doing content from another Sureño, another Black Southsider that's, you know, that's criticizing your recent behavior. But you here coming at me. It's cool. I'm not here to put you in your place, my nigga. You's a grown ass man. I'm here to pray for you because it's the humane thing to do. I'm here to pray for you and hope that you make better decisions. That's it, my nigga. I'm not here to put you in your place. But I'm not gonna let you come on here and just like come after me, nigga. I ain't like, what's your problem with me, my nigga? Rich Rabbit say, you ain't nobody to me. LOL. I'm not trying to be anybody to you, big dog. But obviously you must feel some type of way. You right here. Obviously you must feel some type of way. You feel the need to express that. Obviously I have to be somebody to you, big dog. I'll be your big brother. You want me to be your big brother? I'll be your big brother. I'll be your big brother. You want me to be your big brother? I'll be your big brother. So as a brother, what I'm going to advise you is, number one, don't fuck with a nigga like Ye. Number two, you need to be proactive and get ahead of the situation and go make amends with your homies. Dog, go handle that shit before it escalate to something else. Get ahead of this. Whether you got to issue an apology, whether you got to grease some palms, Rich Rabbit, whatever you got to do, to get this situation right, you need to do that, big dog. He said Archie Manning. Who is Archie Manning? See, dudes be trying to correct me and all this type of shit. I said that my father boxed under the late great Archie Moore. I don't know who Archie Manning is. So why do dudes try to correct me? Like, God damn. If you're gonna correct me on something that's facts and legitimate. I have never heard of a boxer called Archie Manning. Never heard of that. Archie Moore is the individual that I'm talking about. I don't know why this brother just tried to correct me. Hold on. Let's do something. This is what we're gonna do. Just call my pops. Ask my pops. Hey, peace and blessings, pops. How you doing? Hey, look, don't say nothing crazy because I'm not by myself. I want to ask you a quick question because I was talking about how you taught me how to not box, but how to, defend myself. And I was telling some individuals that I interact with that you boxed under Archie Moore, but a dude tried to correct me and said that it was Archie Manning. Is it Archie Manning or is it Archie Moore? Archie Moore. Okay, okay. And he was a heavyweight champion, correct? Archie Moore was the light heavyweight champion. Then he went up to heavyweight. He had the most boxing. He had the most knockout in boxing history. Archie Moore, the blonde dude. Okay. His fighting weight. He was ranked heavy. Right. He went up to heavyweight and he lost. And Ali beat him. So this dude fought Ali. The dude who taught you how to box fought Muhammad Ali. I'm telling you, he was the champ. No, I'm not questioning you. I'm not questioning you. Yeah, Archie Moore was the shit. Could nobody beat him in his weight. Right. He had to go up. Okay. All right. Yeah. One of the best. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna hit you back, pops. I love you, cuz. I'm gonna hit you right back. Keep that shit crippin', cuz. I love you. Go. That's how I talk to my pops. Y'all forgive me. That's just me and cuz relationship. Even though my pops, his days of doing whatever he was doing in the streets, it kind of predates Crip. My pops is kind of like on the cusp of that generation of PJs, because we always been PJs, even when it was 456, and even when the gangs over there was 456 in the pack, the PJs and Pure Course has always been known as the PJs. PJs predates Crippin'. You feel what I'm saying? So my pops come from that generation where it's, you know what I mean? But anyways, see, brothers be trying to correct me, like, for what? Like, I'm not gonna get on here and intentionally put out no misinformation. Like, so the brother said Archie Manning, my father who boxed under this heavyweight champion, this light heavyweight champion, he's telling you it's Archie Moore. Well, he say Mo because, my people migrated from the South and all that. So instead of saying Moore, they say Mo. So Archie Moore. My pops boxed under Archie Moore. Do I know how to box? No, I do not. And I'm not gonna even put that out there, but I know how to defend myself. I know how to keep a nigga from just whooping my ass till he humiliate me and I ball up. I can do that. If you run up on me, we gonna have a fight. Before I ball up, you got to knock me out. But I am not a boxer. I am not proclaiming to be a boxer, but I know how to defend myself. That just is what it is. But let's get back into the content. Oh, here go this dude. He say you Rainbow. I'm Rainbow? Okay, bro. All right. I ain't gonna even argue with you. Now he say that's the YA coming out, LOL. Hey, listen. Matter of fact, on Eastside, PJ Watts Crip. Nigga on Steve-O, since we talking, nigga. Yeah, and YA, I'm gonna tell you a story, nigga, about me and YA. I forget your homie name from Playboys. But the other dude was from out of Bakersfield. His name was Joker. He was out of Bakersfield. I'm in my cell. They delivering trays or picking up trays. This is Fred C. Nellis. This is like 2003, right? So I'm in Fred C. Nellis. They collecting trays. On that day, we had French toast with blueberry, the blueberry things that you put on kamut, whatever it's called, but blueberry toppings, eggs, hash brown, a sensational, phenomenal, decadent, delicious breakfast, being that, from being in the environment that I was at, right? So they collecting trays. The dude from Playboys and the dude Joker from Bakersfield, so they ain't from Bakersfield, they were like the porters. But due to the racial tension and so on and so forth, they locked the porters in the gates in these little cages when it was collecting trays. Now watch, follow me. So, I'll be on my window just scoping shit. So I see Playboy and Joker go into the cage and close it and put the lock thing there as if it was closed, as if it was locked. So I'm telling Wacky Rule, like, hey, Wack, listen, man, them niggas they didn't lock the gates. The gates are still open. Niggas should move on them. So we told my BL from he was from Backstreet Wise, but he turned front hood. We tell BL and my homie Baby Ali. He was from Insane, but he turned PJ. He became Lil Butter, not a buster, real gangster type nigga. Shout out, rest in peace to BL. Shout out to Lil Butter, right? So we tell him like, hey, cuz, like, man, go down there and fuck them niggas up, cuz the gate ain't locked. So BL and him like, man, you ain't about to send on some no bunk mission, man. That shit locked. I'm like, man, that's on Steve-O. That shit ain't locked, cuz. Man, it's a go. Go down there and get cracking. They didn't do it. So the senior of the unit that I was on, it was Nixon. This is lockup. I'm doing an S&P. I'm doing an S&P program. That's when you go and you do 3 to 6 months in the hole, right? On Nixon in lockup. So I got over there, had 3 to 6 months, could have got out in 3, but when I did what I just did, what I'm telling y'all about, they stretched me out, right? So when he come to my door to collect my plate, I jump up. I think the senior name was Augie. I'm like, Augie, man, I'm hungry as a motherfucker, man. That breakfast was this, that, and third, and woo, man, let me go down and get another tray. No, Mr. Jones, get in your room. Jones, get in your room, this, that, and third. So I'm going down there on PJ Crip. I grabbed a nigga from Playboy's his cage, try to yank it. He grabbed that motherfucker clothes. So I'm under the impression that it's locked. Do the same thing with Joker shit. I check his shit. Told this story before in the Thuggin' in the Y. Cuz grab his shit. So I'm going to go get this delicious decadent breakfast that they had gave us of this amazing blueberry topping, French toast, eggs, and hash brown. I say, woo, I'm about to tear this shit up. So I'm going to go get the extra tray. I hear the gates come open. When the gates come open, I turn around and they coming at me. Bop, 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 bop. Lay him down. Working on him. Bop, 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 bop. Lay him down. He back up. Working on him. Now it's a little harder to put him back down. Now this nigga, he's disoriented, but he's getting up, and his homie just screaming, hey, help the homie, dog. Hey, fucking help the homie. Woo. Joker, get over there. And I'm bop, 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 bop. Yeah, bop, 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 bop. He down. What's up? Come on, cuz. Woo. So my YA history ain't no mystery, big dog. I hate to tell you that story about your homie, but nigga, fuck one of your homies up and lock up on PJ Crip. And this ain't a shot at all Playboy suit that says this is Rich Rabbit coming on here with this type of energy, so I gotta put cuz in his place. One of your homies, cuz, a 2-on-1, I fuck both of them up. Shout out to my nigga Joker. Joker, it ain't nothing personal. You know, you still my little partner and all this and all that. If you ever come across my broadcast, it ain't nothing personal. But my YA history ain't no mystery. Ain't never fucked no nigga in YA. Ain't no nigga never fucked me in YA. Ain't never indulged in no homosexual activities in the California Youth Authority, nor the California Department or Corrections or any other correctional institution, big dog. My history ain't no mystery. I done been up north in they county jail tearing shit up. I done been in West Valley Detention Center, San Bernardino, tearing shit up, fucking shit up. So my history ain't no mystery. The personal history is a mystery, is yours, because the question is, how could your homies do you like that if you got any level of respect in your video? And being that they did you like that, and ain't no ramifications for that, you ain't gonna run a fade with, you ain't gotta fight all your homies, you ain't gotta be anti your whole hood, but you ain't gonna run that shit back with the cameraman that uploaded that shit to the internet, broadcasting double S business. Chale's fool, don't do that. Don't come over here with that, my nigga. Keep it a Benji. What's up, cuz? The Hub and Dub. Love you, cuz, on PJ Crip. My player partner say, how you gonna be a soft black Southsider? Shaking my head. You already don't have a fair chance. You got to be a beast. Man, ain't no form of beastness in that on my mama. Ain't no form of beast in that dude, man. The fuck? On the reals, he do. Hey, my nigga from Gray Street, man. Shout out to my player. Listen to Jordell. He say Archie Manning. That's Peyton Manning, dad, the football player. Hey, dudes be so hell bent on trying to correct me and trying to fall in me and all this and all that, to where they start like, man, big dog, I ain't got no reason to lie. My pops, you know what I mean? And I can bring him on. He could tell his story, but my pops was a knockout artist. He was put shit in the bed. So how could I be a sucker? How could I be a mark? And my pops is known to put shit to bed. I got an identity. My identity is rooted in my pops being the type of dude to handle business. So why would I allow fear to incapacitate me? Or why would I allow fear to make me do anything other than be a warrior? Have I ever fought dudes that I was scared of? Hell yeah. But would they know I was scared? No, sir. No. Because the first thing that they teach you in any form of martial arts is do what? Take your emotions and get rid of them. Because your emotions can be a hindrance to your performance. So the first thing that you do is take your emotions and it don't exist. All that exists is my opponent and me protecting myself. Whether I'm fearful, or whether I'm overzealous, whether I feel I can dismantle this dude and whoop-de-whoop. No. Take a deep breath. Let that shit out. My emotions don't exist anymore. Because now I'm in warrior mode. All that exists now is my opponent. It's either you or it's me. But one thing you're not about to make me do is ball up. You're not about to ball me up, big dog. So me feeling like what I'm talking right now, if you was in front of me and we did get into some, which I hope we don't, but if we ever did engage each other, being overzealous and knowing that I can fuck you up, that don't exist. Being afraid of you, if I was, which I'm not, in my mind, that don't exist. All that exists is neutralizing this threat that's in front of me. And this is what it is. Me and you on two different vibrations, big dog. All I was trying to do is just give you a pull-up. And you took that pull-up and turned it into something else. Steve V. Carson says Archie Moore is a boxer, and I know who he is. Rest in peace to Archie Moore. He said Archie Manning is a football player. Yeah, man, I ain't know who the fuck Archie Manning was. You know what I mean? But, shout out to the brother that tried to correct me on that. Rich Rabbit of Mark. This is not looking good, bro. Archie Manning is Peyton Manning's dad. I could dig it. 186 wins, 132 knockouts. God damn. That's heavy. All jokes aside, I've been worried about Rich Rabbit talking on the internet like that. Double S don't play about that. They put green lights on people for less. On my mama, that's all I'm saying, big dog. Why y'all just can't have a conversation? Get your mark ass to the panel, Rich Rabbit. Man, that's on Steve. I'm willing to have a conversation with the brother. Hold on. I'm willing to have a conversation with him, man. On Steve, I am. Let me drop the thing, but I think he gone now. He probably somewhere loading up the chopper. Crying, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. I'm gonna get that nigga. I'm gonna get that nigga. They say 03 Freaky Rich Rabbit ain't gonna go up. He know his people gonna holler at him for his transgressions. I don't think he gonna come up. Rich Rabbit, come here, man. Let me talk to you, little bro. Let's have a conversation, little bro. Let's get over this bullshit. Let's have a conversation. I think Rich Rabbit gone. Oh, he's still here. Rich Rabbit says you just running your mouth. Only unintelligent people agreeing with what you're saying. Well, let's have a conversation. We can have a conversation on your your intelligence level. If you feel like I'm not intelligent, that's cool. I will come up or come down to your levels just so we can have somewhat of an intelligent conversation. So let's talk. Most TV, damn, you got to ask somebody to talk to somebody. Ain't that dude a grown ass man? Yeah, but being that he is in violation to the double S and his video, he's under close scrutiny. So any further infraction can be detrimental to him. So he can't operate in the fashion of a grown man because of his recent antics. Rich Rabbit, you have tested positive for cornball 19, bro. Oh, you already know for sure, Auntie. I love you too. That's off top. Yeah, most definitely. I shouldn't have Rich Rabbit in his feelings. What old boy did to him on the streets of his video should have him in his feelings. I pray to God I never have no disagreement with my hood or my homies to where my homies feel like disciplinary actions need to be administered upon me, right? And they record that shit and put it on the internet. That's not player. That's not cool. That's not smooth. That ain't it. We correct in private and we praise in public. That's just what we do. So I pray that I never find myself in that type of situation because that's the type of situation that I'm not tolerating. That's the type of situation that wouldn't sit right with me on PJ. Just keeping it a buck with y'all because I fuck with y'all. But Rich Rabbit, let's have this conversation, big dog. No disrespect, Richard Rabbit. Just a conversation with Bobby Ye. Bro, you really got to talk to your Mexican partners to have a conversation with a black man. This shit is getting weird. Your name is not Rich. Your name is Richard for now on, bro. I agree with that. Bobby definitely intelligent. He all the way tripping now. Now I ain't really tripping like Cub, but like the audacity of this nigga, like on crib. You get humiliated by your homies. Another Southsider come on here, another black Southsider come on here, and he got some choice words to you, some very harsh words, some very stern words, and you want to come at Bobby Ye. Handle what's going on in your backyard before you try to come and holler at and correct me because you sense that I was being empathetic, because you sensed that I was expressing mercy. You took my kindness for weakness. And that be the thing about us as black people, right? We show people compassion. We show them humility, civility, and all these type of, positive traits. And what they do, we give them an inch, they take a mile. And it's the same thing with this dude, homie. My auntie, she's on a prayer line. I told my auntie about this dude. She said, baby, in the morning, because my auntie get up at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and they get on these prayer lines and they start praying. Introduce his name to my auntie. Auntie, pray for this dude. His real name is Joshua. They call him this. This is what's going on. And she said, yeah, baby, I'm going to pray for him because he for sure needs some prayer. He said, you play a lot of female mind manipulation games. Well, come here then, bitch. Let me holler at you. Let me spit some game in your ear for a minute. You want me to holler at you like you a woman, like you a female? Bro, that's not hard to do. But why do I have to resort to that? To talk to a grown man? Why I can't talk to you like a man? At first, I was a little vexed, right? A little irritated but now I'm giving you a more composed, well-rounded, and grounded side of me. Let's have a conversation, big dog. If you feel like I'm treating you like a female, brother, I apologize. I don't mean to treat you like a female, but come on, let's just have a conversation, big dog. Now I feel like a dude that's begging a female for some vagina. Man, just let me put the head in. Just let me, or just come to the, or can I just, or just let me give you a massage. Can I give you a massage? Let me just, or can we just, or can I just, will you just, can I, bro, you gonna either gonna come up or you not. I'm not asking no more because now it's getting kind of twisted and it's getting a little weird. If you come up, you come up. I'm gonna drop the thing for you. Now this is going to speak volumes about you as an individual, a man, and as a person. There you go, right there, Rich Rabbit. If you choose to, cool. If you don't, I'm not asking no more. The brother says, some odd tactics you got. Big Yodi 808, Southeast San Diego 619. Shout out to San Diego. Much love to y'all, man, on the reels. Say, yay. This double OG Chaos from Southeast San Diego, Little Africa, Peru. Shout out to the Perus. Archie Morris from Southeast San Diego. He was a pillar in our community, young Kiwi Iscari. Hey, much love to San Diego. Abundance of love to Archie Moore, who ran the a boxing program in the Pure Course housing projects, I think in the 60s or the 70s. So most definitely shout out to Big Yodi, aka Big Chaos, Southeast San Diego, Little Africa. Shout out to all, Perus out there in Little Africa. Shout out to the Perus in its entirety. Much love and respect. You just called him a BITCH and then tell him, let's have a convo. What the fuck? LOL. Come on, big dog. I was giving him a softer side of me. I was being rational. I was trying to have a legitimate conversation. And you know what I mean? Oh, the gentleman says he's been trained not to talk to mayates. Wow, bro. Why would you resort to that, bro? That's crazy. It's crazy work. Yeah, Richard Rabbit, have a conversation, man. Get on this knowledge. Facts, you speaking. Bankstar, what kind of pick is that? Hey, I guess that'll conclude this segment of my broadcast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I want to send a special thank you to Richard Rabbit for stopping by and getting in the chat, so on and so forth. Oh, my bad, the gentleman. The gentleman said I'm black. Shake it out, man. Much love. Black power, brother. Big Yodi 808 says, say, yay, this is beneath you and your G. Dude is a certified buster. Any FBA would be a part of. Southside is a certified idiot. And you know what, big dog? As a double OG, I'm going to adhere to the information and the wise counsel that you're providing. And I'm going to take that to heart, big dog. I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you so much. I'm about to get up off this thing. Oh, Big Yodi Big Yodi 808. Big Chaos, I appreciate that pull up, bro. And to everybody else that's saying that this is beneath me, Sister Kamika Wells, Sister Beautifully Blessed, I appreciate y'all. I am going to give ear to wise counsel, and I'm going to kick back and I'm going to chill on this one. I appreciate y'all. And that's what it is. That's what the community is about. If you ever see me slipping or I'm tripping, please don't hesitate to say, hey, listen, homie, stop tripping. To my homie Pooh Butt, same thing to you. I appreciate the wise counsel and the positive reinforcement. Shout out to the Almighty Black Peace Stone Nation. Most definitely. Shout out to the Almighty Black Peace Stone Nation. Unique in every way. Blessings to you as well, Queen. I am about to conclude this broadcast. Thank everybody that gave me some positive reinforcement. Thank everybody for the engagement. Thank everybody for the likes. Richard Rabbit, thank you for stopping by. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna get up off this stream before I betray my word. Y'all stay up, be blessed. God bless y'all. Too black, too strong. We all we need, we all we got. Let's live in peace before we be forced to rest in it. And with that, I'm gone, man.